We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Texas Rangers and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show.
Blue Jays.
A chance for the visiting Rangers. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, I think it's going to be really important to understand the pitcher that they're facing and make the adjustments as the game goes along. If this guy's in the zone, then be aggressive. Go up there hacking. But if he's trying to be effectively wild within the strike zone, then you got to be a little more patient and work the count.
With a moment now, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, Kevin Pillar out there in the outfield covers a ton of ground and can really go get him. What's even more exciting is to watch him dive for balls, really get some air. Man, can't wait to see him in this one.
Michael Brantley strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Michael Brantley.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
7:05.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Blyleven into his motion. Here's the 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Stargell ranging into shallow right, and that's the first out of the inning.
In the second spot tonight,
stepping in, Will Clark, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. In there, strike one. And it'll be important to stay warm tonight. A chilly 44 degrees here at first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Whatever he's doing out there, it's working out for him. That's back-to-back pop-ups here to start the inning, and he's just making it look easy.
Mike Trout gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with two out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah,
and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So a relatively routine. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Steve?
I'll tell you what, this team has their ace on the mound, so it's probably not going to take a whole lot of offense to get a win for them.
Jackie Robinson comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson.
Reggie Jackson.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back goes Trout to the track. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he's not stopping. He wants three. And he will make it into third with a one-out triple.
Batting third, first baseman.
I'll tell you what, there aren't a whole lot of ballparks in this league where that isn't a home run. I mean, he had to hit that thing a good 400 feet plus, but at least he'll have three bases to show for it.
Coming to the plate now, Willie Stargell. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Comes set, now the pitch. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
The first two pitches here, they're both down. They know that he's trying to get something in the air, try to get a sacrifice fly, so they're going to make it as difficult for him as possible.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. EK, where are you going now on 3 and 2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Hit out towards second. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game. Yogi Berra bats now and will try to start over with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground out.
And all he's looking for right now is a pitch that he can drive somewhere. You got to get on base and preferably.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Leading off the inning, Giancarlo Stanton as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Blyleven sets his sights. Here's the 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
Batting fifth.
You know what? I think he's got the right idea here with 2 strikes. All he's trying to do is shorten up and drive the ball the other way. But he didn't square it up quite the way he'd like to, and he just lofts it into the outfield for an easy out.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. On the ground to third. A-Rod scoops it up on to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here, 2 away.
Batting sixth.
And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Shin-Soo Choo into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. The trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
And he'll take it to the bag himself. That'll do it for this half of the inning. So they go quietly here in this. David Ortiz strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Striding into the box, Nelson Cruz. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Nelson Cruz.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
And if you're not careful, this is the kind of guy that can run off 6 scoreless innings against you from here out. So that first inning run isn't something you can bank on holding up.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Cruz is retired, 2 down now.
Batting seventh, third baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and set to stand in the still very imposing figure of the 3-time MVP, Alex Rodriguez. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Harmon Killebrew will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Big man will try to bunt his way aboard. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
When a guy with his power bunts for a base hit, he's doing you a favor on the mound. Give him the hit and move on.
Smoked on the ground left side. And now he has some trouble with it in left.
And just when you thought this inning was about over, back-to-back hits on back-to-back pitches. You can't let your guard down even for a second against these guys.
First delivery to him on the way. Kevin Pillar started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Harmon Killebrew is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame.
Now playing third base.
Xander Bogaerts stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ballgame.
And on one pitch, he's retired.
Well, nothing better than a first pitch pop-up to start the inning. And you'll take that every time.
Rod Carew stands in for the first time. Blyleven has his sign. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to third. There is Killebrew. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Carlton Fisk stands in. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 23.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Texas. They trail this one 1-0.
Leading off with
So it's back to the top of the order now. And in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
the right fielder, number 9.
Digging in to try it again, Reggie Jackson. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here?
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Under it is Bogaerts, and there are 2 away now.
First baseman, number 8, Willie Stargell.
In now, Willie Stargell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but he can't connect, and it's 1-1.
Not sure I want my number 3 hitter to be bunting. You're doing the pitcher a favor there.
Way on here, but now he's behind 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And then know your scouting report, because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
He tried to get him to bite on that pitch, but it was way out of the zone there. It didn't even tempt him.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Leading off the inning, Will Clark. And they'll need him to get something going here. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Stargell is under it to put it away, and it's a quick 1-pitch out to begin the 4th. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. Into the seats, 0-1.
You know, when I watch Mike Trout and I see the speed and the power, it reminds me of Mickey Mantle. And whatever you do, don't give him something down in the zone to hit. He loves the ball down.
Down the first base line. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. They still trail 1-0. Yogi Berra is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Catcher, Yogi Berra.
Scherzer looks in. Here comes the first pitch. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he falls behind 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Now to the plate, David Ortiz. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. I wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run for David Ortiz as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Sometimes these pitchers, they let their egos get the better of them. Here, instead of working the corners, maybe using something with a little more movement, gives them a straight challenge. Winds up costing them.
Here's Nelson Cruz now.
Nelson Cruz.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Trout is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Third baseman number 3.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here is the killer, Harmon Killebrew. Will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 23, Louis Tiant.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, he gets ahead of another hitter there, and I'm told he's thrown a first pitch strike to around 90% of the batters he's faced so far, and that's pretty amazing.
Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. And the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. Louis Tiant is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now. Troy Tulowitzki will stand in to lead things off here. His guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And another foul ball. Blyleven's ready, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch-out, 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Shin-Soo.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Reggie. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting,
Xander Bogaerts will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Hit in the air to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ozzie Smith comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
the shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Here comes the first pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Tulowitzki is up with it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Number 11, Kevin.
Now at the plate,
Pillar.
Kevin Pillar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Stepping in now, Jackie Robinson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Trout. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays go down in. Rod Carew makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And he takes strike 2. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Now batting, catcher,
Carlton Fisk will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Again, he sends it out of play. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. Michael Brantley will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Pillar's there, and that's the 3rd out. Rangers set down in order. They're still down. Reggie Jackson will get us going for the Jays here as they start their half of the sixth. Scherzer gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Right there for strike one. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he's retired, one away.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
One out now in the Toronto sixth inning. And in strides the familiar waddle of pops, Willie Stargell. Hard liner toward short, but right at the shortstop for the second out. Yogi Berra will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first two plate appearances.
And with David Ortiz lurking around the corner, we see a left-hander start to get loose out in that bullpen.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Tap foul at home plate. Popped high in the air. Tulowitzki is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Will Clark will stand in to start the seventh with that big 0 still looming in the hit column.
All right, can I officially start the countdown right now? I'm not scared to talk about a no-hitter up here. There's only 9 outs between him and a no-hitter as we speak.
And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the seventh as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. 1 out, nobody on. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. Giancarlo Stanton stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And there's number 8. 1 away.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete. David Ortiz will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Looking up is Brantley. Gone! A solo home run for David Ortiz. His second home run of the game, and the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game, and it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one, so he's definitely locked in.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound, and the hook's coming with him as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. He'll leave after 6, and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Yimi Garcia will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7. Dennis Eckersley will come on as a pinch hitter.
Dennis Eckersley.
Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Adam Wainwright will come under. 3 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors for the Blue Jays so far. Grounded to third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Third baseman.
And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there.
Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Yeah, not his best effort right there. Luckily, he's still got another strike to turn things around.
Bouncer down the line. Bogarts over to his left. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Ozzie Smith will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
That first pitch change can be a tough one. A guy doesn't have any point of reference to work from, and he just can't help himself up there.
Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike, too. That's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley is under it. And the inning is over.
Jays add 1 more on the solo home.
Adam Wainwright will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Troy Tulowitzki will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Robinson is there to take it, so on just 1 pitch, they're able to get Tulowitzki. Shin-Soo Choo is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
To short. Smith is there. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Well, a huge out, number 2 here in the 8th. 4 big outs remain, but finish line, it's starting to come into sight.
Skied into straightaway right. Reggie over to his right, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. Kevin Pillar digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
And this is part of the reason why he's staring a hat trick right in the face. He just hasn't been able to recognize these pitches that are well out of the zone.
To his right, Tulowitzki, and he's set down 1 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Now we'll look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers, and these home fans have been treated to a real gem, as evidenced by that big oval-shaped number in the hit column on the right side of your screen.
Jackie Robinson will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And that's going to land foul. The 0-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 9,
Reggie Jackson will go back now. He popped out in foul ground last time.
Well, at least he was able to make contact, and that's better than most of his teammates can say up to this point. They've been whiffing left and right.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Stanton. Still going back. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Around second. He'll try for third. And he is in there.
Yeah, getting one triple in a game is rare enough, but getting two is something you might see once a year. But just like the last one, he hits second base here under a full head of steam and makes it into third with his second triple of the ballgame.
And they'll escape danger here after the two-out triple. Rod Carew will come forward now, trying to stave off elimination as he'll get the first crack at things here in their half of the ninth.
It's so hard to believe that everything they've worked for all season long comes down now to these final 3 outs.
Robinson is there, one away.
Now batting, catcher.
Carlton Fisk will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Heading out towards shallow right. Robinson is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Michael Brantley will stand in, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out on the ground to the left side. And that is going to end it. The Blue Jays are headed to the ALCS.
Well, you know, their work is not done yet, but they've done what they needed to do up to this point. And they take care of business here to punch their ticket to the ALCS.
Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the AL Division Series on MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays.
We've got baseball under the roof here at Rogers Center on a rainy day in Toronto. A good matchup here for you tonight between the American League's Houston Astros and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Yeah, and you can see how these two teams stack up. And it's hard to say exactly who you'd give the edge to right now. But it wouldn't surprise me at all if the pitchers were the guys that got the upper hand in this series.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your defending American League East champion, Toronto Blue Jays.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. He's one of the best clutch hitters in baseball. If they can get guys on base ahead of him, they'll have a great chance to hang a crooked number on the board.
Adam Wainwright gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, his primary pitch is going to be his cutter. Well, let's see if he can be effective with that pitch in this one.
Barry Larkin strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Underway this evening as the first pitch is taken for strike one as we get started right on time at 7:05 p.m. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Right side. Robinson ranges to his right, and Robinson will throw him out, one gone.
In the second spot tonight.
At the plate, Steve Finley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And there to take it is A-Rod for out number 2.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 9, Ted Williams.
Ted Williams gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Wainwright gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
And A-Rod will make the catch to retire the side. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. What's this club need to focus on here this evening, Steve?
I'll tell you what, this team has their ace on the mound, so it's probably not going to take a whole lot of offense to get a win for them.
Just gets a piece of it, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. High in the air out to center field. Finley has a beat on it. He's got it one away. Stepping in, Reggie Jackson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw is in time to get Reggie, and that's out number 2. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these two teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. Willie Stargell gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
First base runner of the ball game now for either team comes with 2 outs here in the home first. Now, with the cleanup guy due next, things all of a sudden could get a bit interesting.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Line to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that. Jose Abreu makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Keller's a guy that will mostly call a great game. Although sometimes he gets some odd looks from pitchers, especially when they feel like they've spotted a great pitch.
And another foul ball. Wainwright into the windup. Here's the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and that will spell the end of the evening here for Adam Wainwright. Raleigh Fingers is going to come on now here in just the second inning, so he'll likely be asked to work a few innings here. Another one sent foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Third baseman
Nolan Arenado comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, not a bad idea up there against a guy who's been fouling everything off in sight. You never know. Maybe he goes after that one, too.
Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. He spoils another one, and we'll do it again. No score here as we play inning number 2. Very weakly on the ground. Boy, and slow out of the box that time as he's tagged out quickly.
Batting check.
Paul Konerko into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. David Ortiz will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you've got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Nelson Cruz digs in here for his first appearance.
Nelson Cruz.
In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Alex Rodriguez takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here comes the first pitch. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Williams ranging back, still going back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Ozzie Smith set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Dribbled back toward the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Dave Winfield leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Cruz looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead. Stephen Vogt is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Oh, pretty flashy with the leather right there. This is all the way over on the second base side of the bag. And if he decides to leave this one for the second baseman, forget about it. It's a base hit.
Stepping in now, Ryan Sandberg. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Well, a couple of good swings back to back, but nothing at all to show for it.
Fingers is ready. 0-2 on its way. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive, and we'll do it again on 0-2. Tap fouled at home plate. And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, he's made 5 or 6 quality pitches in this inning, but he just made the one bad one. And you can bet that's the one he's going to remember when he gets back to the dugout. Good job here, though, because he bounced back to retire the next 2 guys that he faced.
Standing in now, Barry Larkin. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now, and 2 strikes here as well.
And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Steve Finley is at the plate as he takes a called strike one. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. That misses. 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Ground ball right side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. A step on second for the force, and that'll do it. Kevin Pillar digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to short. To his right, Larkin. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I'm sure he's going to wait for word from the guys in the dugout. And as we see it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he indeed was out.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play. Jackie Robinson is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Oh, nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Bounce towards the second baseman. Sandberg is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ted Williams is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now as he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Shot foul over towards the dugout. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Striding into the box, Nolan Arenado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Throw gets him 2 down.
Up next for the
Paul Konerko stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back.
A lot of people think that pitch will burn straight down, but it will work back a little bit towards righties, like that one did right there.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Chop foul right at home plate. Fingers looks in, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Astros get a run. Willie Stargell is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. To short, hit hard. Backhanded. And Larkin's throw is right there for the first out. Yogi Berra stands in for the 2nd time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he was pretty unlucky last time because he squared up that fastball nicely. So we're going to have to see if they still come at him with hard stuff.
And this will be put away easily for the out. David Ortiz will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black. Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Dave Winfield heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Time to join this one now in the bottom of inning number 5. Kevin Pillar stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And he's back standing. He's running towards second. Out in front of it, strike 1. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in there. McDowell comes set. Here he comes 0-1. Cue shot here out towards short. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Jackie Robinson digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Here's his swing, and just foul, says the umpire, and he was right on that one. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Ted Williams steps in here to lead off the sixth as the rain continues to fall here. We'll join this one here in the bottom of the sixth, already in progress.
First baseman,
Willie Stargell will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, you're going to have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's going to give this guy anything he can pull.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. You get the sense he's starting to nibble a bit at the corners here, and that's something he wasn't doing earlier.
Yeah, and he sort of backed off the throttle a little bit, too. I'm wondering if that home run ball might have changed his approach just a little bit.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Yogi Berra is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. McDowell gets the sign. Here's the 1-0. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Berra is retired. 2 down now. At the plate, David Ortiz. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Lines softly toward the hole. Throw to first will get him easily, and his side is retired. Dave Winfield will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a little unfortunate he couldn't get that final out in the 9th, but still, 8 2/3, good innings of work, and he was on his game here in this one.
On 8 hits. No errors.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show.
Blue Jays.
And now we'll look at Mike Scioscia's lineup for the visiting Halos. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, I'm watching the man they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. He's one of the best clutch hitters in baseball. If they can get guys on base ahead of him, they'll have a great chance to hang a crooked number on the board.
Gaylord Perry, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, when you talk about starting pitchers, he's one of the most consistent there is in the game. And he's got a career ERA in the low threes. I expect him to throw a good ball game here in this one.
Clark's got it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Tough play for Longoria. Throw gets him, 2 down. Joey Votto gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Smoke toward the hole. Robinson in the hole. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. Tony Gwynn comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. High in the air out to center field. McCutchen on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second.
In now, Jackie Robinson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. We'll jump forward in this one to the top of inning number 2. Perry's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Leading off for the Angels, right fielder
Giancarlo Stanton is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.